I'd kill myself.
No, don't do that.
I want to make this verbal. I'm making this feeling verbal to everybody right now.
Okay.
You just described to me.
I go the whole thing with something entering you. That's you say that as well.
Yeah,
I grab you on the shoulders and I go, Elia, no, we can get through this together.
No, and that's fine. I'm just making you aware that when stuff starts going down, to help me out and not immediately kill me because I'm going on a rampage or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, be careful. This whole thing is bad.
I may have a trick or two up my sleeve.
I'll make sure
to
Mr.
knock you
Bubbles
unconscious.
will kill you. Slowly. But that's only if you hurt us.
The man says, "Well, I must leave you now." And
Hey,
Speaking of, have you seen what was the creature called?
Alamia.
I described what that creature looks like to him and said, do you know anything about those? Have you
He
seen
just
them
says,
around?
What? You saw one of them? I didn't think those existed, but if the stories of the temple are true, then travel safely.
Wait. Legends. Wait, this
He
is
says, I
great.
can't speak any longer. I have to get away here before nightfall. I must go. And he starts to scurry off.
Minecraft.
Thanks so much.
Singleton kind of hadn't been listening to this point. He kind of just seems to be staring off, and he just snaps into it and says, "Well, let's get going. Into the tunnel, I suppose." And you can hear this tunnel is kind of a hole in the ground that starts to slant slightly into the ground.
Yeah.
You can hear a very loud wind moving through the tunnels.
I want to have a perception check just to keep an eye out for writing or anything.
Yeah.
Would
Okay.
I be
Do you
able
want to roll? If everyone's rolling for perception, you can all roll for perception.
Let's
against
do
yourself.
that thing that
that-
you just described.
I rolled a 2, so that's not going to do anything. That's going to be a 3 overall.
Okay.
All right.
So 20 for me, and let's see, a 9 for Mr. Bubbles.
Okay.
My horse rolled a 6, and Articus had a crit success.
Yes.
6 is pretty good for a horse.
Yeah, how much?
honestly-
What was your total? Okay. What were the higher rolls?
I got a 3.
20.
They got
7 for the horse, 6 for the horse. Total of 24 for me.
Okay.
with a crit, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
with
can
a
crit
crit.
that.
You don't notice anything else peculiar. You can hear the winds, but you do notice that thing is still following you. Still about 40 feet away.
Guys, that thing is still here. Singleton, do you genuinely believe that creature means us no harm? You know what else followed us around for a while? Birds. You know what they did? They attacked us.
Well, I don't know, but I suppose that if it meant any harm, it would have attacked us by now. So I suppose we keep moving.
That's not
You
true
are
at
the
all.
dumbest, wisest man I know.
You know, we could just shoot it. and
He
see what
starts to
happens.
wander into the tunnel, as you're saying, as you were speaking.
He's the worst. Why?
Would anyone like to try and kill it?
I mean, that honestly.
I mean,
You know, if you feel that you've got a good shot, and I will help you out, and you can try to fire on that thing.
The only thing is, I'm worried about how strong it is because it could be trying to help us. It could be trying to kill us. We are not going to necessarily know what it is until it comes out. So I would suggest.
Question for the DM. I have noticed this creature several times. Would you say that I'm familiar with it at this point?
No.
Good try. I appreciate that.
I was trying to use message. I was turned out.
Can you all just take a minute just to wait for me for a second? I need to be able to concentrate on something. Is that okay?
We need Singleton to wait up,
what?
but
Wait, what?
Simpson
exactly
at this
are you
point has
trying to
already entered the tunnel. Within a minute, he'll be gone out of view.
Okay.
what are you trying to do?
Well, actually, one uninterrupted minute in concentration. As if you're concentrating on a spell. So I could actually keep moving. but it's primeval awareness. You can sense whether any of your favorite enemies are present within 5 miles of you.
Your favorite enemies?
Favored enemies. So if I could sense any undead within a 5-mile
Is it
radius.
just undead?
Yes, just undead.
Okay.
Okay, so you can do that while walking.
All right, let's be on our way.
It's like a concentration spell.
Got it.
And so, yeah, I might just do the same sort of thing with detect magic then while we walk and try to like parse out anything that's magical within 30 feet.
As I had said earlier, it's traveling about 40 feet from you.
Right. Well, like just in the tunnel. I know it's 40 feet from us. But...
You were able to detect powerful magical forces coming from in the tunnel.
Okay.
As you enter the tunnel, these winds, like these terrible winds, hit you with like they're filled with like screams, like they're loud rustling. As you can hear this, everyone that enters, I would like to make a wisdom saving throw.
Those are the worst kind of saving throws.
All right. That's 11. No, that's 14.
I have a 24.
You roll for your horse and Mr. Bubbles as well.
Yeah, I rolled a an 8 for Mr. Bubbles and a 24 on me.
Okay. Anyone else?
15.
10 for the horse. I'm sorry. 7 for the horse. 18 for me.
Okay.
I got 14.
All right. Everyone ventures unharmed into the
That's always a nice.
this as the winds kind of just continue to howl. They are like they don't feel good, but you're able to like they're not harming you. They just seem to like scream in your ears.
I put in
as you
some
travel.
cotton.
You travel for a very long time. You're not sure how long you've been in there. You know you're already exhausted from the travel, but you seem to be traveling even further as and to Articus and Grimjaw, it feels like as long as you had been traveling on the desert as well. As this passes, you start to feel exhausted and the winds start to batter you again. If you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Can I plug my ears?
Well, I
When it
plugged
starts
my
to
ears.
happen?
Could I have advantage on it or?
You can. It's so unbearably
Okay.
loud that even covering it is.
Could I use thaumaturgy and counter the noise by making my own incredibly loud noise?
You can attempt it.
I just choose it. I'm going to
Okay.
pick the version of the spell where I'm just like, I will be very loud.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to replicate this noise.
No, I'm going to try. I guess no, not replicate it. I don't know.
He wants to counteract.
I guess I wanted to drown it out with a noise that wasn't.
To be clear, it's also like a wind, so it also is hitting you at the same time.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I got an unnatural 20, so I'm okay.
Okay. What are the other rolls?
Mr. Bubbles got a unnatural 20, and I got a 9.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save, right?
Correct.
I got a 6.
Wow.
What was your base roll?
3.
Okay. And what was your roll?
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Everyone seems to be unaffected by it, but it still is hurting you. It still keeping you continuously alarmed. As you
Can I ask if Singleton can do anything about it? Or if how he's dealing with it?
he seems to be relatively well off. He doesn't seem to be having any problems.
Of course.
The man, the myth, the
He's just kind
legend.
of trotting off. As you guys move forward, he's kind of with you now. He's not really leading as much as he was before. He's kind of with you.
Oh no, he needs to be in front of me.
No, he's definitely staying in
He
front.
kind
Yeah,
of keeps the pace with you. So as you slow down, he kind of keeps with you.
Right, but marching order, he's
But-
definitely in front of us. Right?
We're marching in a ship where he's at the front of this, undoubtedly, and if he tries, I'm just gonna like bump him until he's in front of me again. Like I'm not like being
Okay.
mean, but I'm just like,
as you
"Oops."
approach further, you eventually, after what seems like a very long time, you approach a sort of like you just approach things on the ground. You're able to see them with your dark vision. It is dark in these tunnels. To be clear, you were able to notice some sort of gold necklace on the ground, as well as some sort of light sword that are just kind of on the ground.
Light. When you say light, do you mean it's
Like
not...
a short sword.
Okay, got it.
How's the detect magic doing?
You don't seem to, other than, well, it's kind of, the detect magic is being overwhelmed by the force of this winds that are pulling forward.
Interesting.
Like, these winds are very much magical.
Okay.
So like,
With
And it's not necessarily blurring it, it's just like
Right.
your senses are being.
right. Well, I can see a visible aura around like magical objects. So
Okay.
how about the stuff on the ground?
You do not see.
Okay. Can I identify the necklace?
I
I don't want to touch it. I
It
would
seems
just
to
want
be just
look at it.
like a plain gold chain necklace.
so there's no patterns on it at all. It's
No.
not similar to the
It is
coin
like a
in any
gold
way?
chain necklace, like nothing to it.
Well, I would like a gold chain.
Sword.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pick it up on the way out. Maybe. We'll
Okay.
see.
Singleton just kind of stops, like looking at it, and is like, he kind of stops like 10 feet away, but he's not like, he's just kind of observing this necklace.
What do you think about it, Simpleton?
Yeah, that's the second.
It seems like
That's the second time he's done that.
It seems like a nice piece of jewelry. But I suppose I did promise you guys things, so this is yours. You can have it.
Great. We will pick it up on the way out.
Okay, and it's in the way on the tunnel. Like you're coming up to it.
We'll pick it up on the way out.
All right, I suppose so. He just kind of stands there, looking at you guys.
Well, you're leading us.
All right. Well, he just kind of walks by, but he doesn't pick it up. He just kind of keeps moving.
I don't feel the need to pick it up.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right. So you're in the back or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go to pick up this necklace.
I go for the short sword first.
Okay, you go for the short sword. As you go to pick up the short sword,
I think it's about time I have a little respect around here.
There is enchantment magic.
I would like
that,
to point out that the DM is currently paused and writing things down and rolling die. You are probably going to have less respect after this happens.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
You scrub.
That's right. That's a critical fail.
Yep, less respect. Here we go.
I don't like to American. Former DM help.
I like how he's just been grinning madly this entire time.
Yeah, for the audience, Alaric, one of the previous DMs, is currently in the room just,
Hello.
helping. That's him.
Smiling away.
He currently is just in the corner smiling maniacally and folding his hands up in front of his mouth like, "Mwah." That is his turn status, and Bert has not stopped rolling dice.
No. Alaric is a co-founder with me. We do revel in this. There's no other way to say it.
Out of nowhere, you see a shadow creep from above you and quickly grab you up as you reach for this sword. It pulls you in vigorously to the ceiling, smashing you against the ceiling while doing so. Pulling you can feel acid rush through you. It's overwhelming your senses. You don't know what to do, and it starts to disintegrate your skin. It pulls you with such force that you take.
Oh my gosh.
You take more
28 damage of blood and 7 poison or acid damage.
She's
For
not
a total
dead,
of 34 damage.
She's not dead,
34?
guys. But
Okay, what are the rules on instant death?
it's double your health.
Double your health.
Okay.
So you're not-
I'm just regular dead. I'm instantly dead.
Now, you said he was thrown with such force against the
He's
ceiling.
bashed against the ceiling as he is. You
I
probably
hear
hear
this.
Yes, everyone hears
It's
this.
safe to
loud.
assume we all notice this.
Yeah.
What is this thing?
It looks like some sort of black shadow on the ceiling, like some sort of, and it kind of, you have dark vision, so you're able to see this. You have a little more trouble, but it kind of seems to take the shape of some sort of like manta ray type thing.
Okay, guys. John has left the table. John has left the table.
John went to a desert today. Was not expecting to fight Manta in the cave.
I'm gonna just say like, yo, am I getting a read on like on what this thing is?
I would like you to make your first.
Oh, right away?
Your first. Yes.
I'd like to take a
First
shot
saving
at
throw.
it.
Oh,
7.
no.
So I don't add anything.
I would
to
like
it,
to
right?
use-
Just straight, yeah.
I can use. So I have bardic inspiration. When I see him about to draw his bow, I quickly pull out my flute and I use one of my 3 uses of bardic inspiration. He can add a d6 to any dice roll he wants.
All right. So I'm going.
Okay.
And that's
I'm going to
And
sharpshooter
that's-
shot him.
Yes.
that's before he knows.
Okay, hold on
results.
1 second.
No, he can actually know the results of the die, but it's before the DM says what the verdict is on it. So if he rolls and he doesn't like it, then he can choose
Right.
to use it now.
So like if he rolls a 2, he can say
Yeah.
I don't want, or if he rolls a 10, he's like I'd like a buff.
Yes. Or he could just choose to do it right away, but it's up to him.
All right. I'm gonna roll a hit,
Okay.
and that would be
Just
20,
hold on to that.
22 to hit, and that will be 7 plus 1. Oh, no, I did that. So then that would be what you call it. It hit. So the D8 hit my D20 and it moved to a 1.
Did
It
it still was
it
it still
it
in
was
the
a
roll,
it was a 7, but
whatever it landed on. Is
okay. I'll do. It was 11 plus 1. That would be 22 damage.
Okay.
He says okay.
As he, and this was with your
Gargle.
your sharpshooter.
My
okay.
sharpshooter.
It launches into it. You can hear a kind of sort of like light, like gargle type noise come from it. As you do so, and it seems to be in pain slightly, but it doesn't seem to let go of Bryn. At this point, I'd like everyone to roll for
Initiative.
for
Am I
initiative.
still being held against the ceiling?
Yes,
Oh my
it has you smothered in it.
Oh,
I
we're
roll
on
initiative
initiative
2
now.
for the
Nat
small die
20.
saves.
Yeah.
Nat 20
I got an
initiative.
18.
And
I'm
then
literally
and then
always
Mr.
gonna go
Bubbles
last.
is 6.
So you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, so 24 total.
All right, and your roll, Elia.
18.
All right, and your roll, Brim.
22. I'm apparently the fastest when I'm dead.
And
Like a freaking gazelle.
Articus.
I rolled an 8, and Milton rolled a 2.
Did you add your? That's just.
Oh. I rolled a 13, and Milton rolled a 2.
Because Milton will be serious help in this fight.
Okay.
I think he was helpful last time.
Because I'll count that as the top of the initiative.
Okay.
How big
That was
is
my
this
surprise
cave?
round, so then this is me.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah,
Okay,
you're-
so I don't. Well, he hasn't acted in initiative, right? Yeah, right.
No.
Okay, so I get advantage. I'm gonna take another sharpshooter shot. And that would be. I'm gonna take the bardic inspiration on that one. So that'd be 4 plus 7, so 9 plus be 16 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Yes.
And
Good roll.
going to 18 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
That hits it. For 18 damage.
Stings it.
All right. It's making louder, like gargle, like it has kind of like a muffled screech going. Yeah. Like more like distressed one.
Yes.
So it sounds like a pigeon.
Hey, you don't know you're in contest.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shots
Sorry.
fired.
Shots
fired.
Speaking of which, Brennan, it is your turn now at this point. You can make your saving throw.
Nope.
That's another fail.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
2 fails.
All right. Well, it is your turn.
I look to Singleton to see where he is.
Singleton is ahead and has turned around, and he's like, "I don't seem to recognize this. Odd.
Hey, Singleton, a little bit of help?
Persuasion.
Yeah,
Sure, I'm on my way." He's a little bit further ahead. He didn't realize what was going on, so
Right.
he's coming back.
Okay, I mean,
He was farther away from you guys when he started moving because you guys waited to go past.
He didn't
So-
hear the thump.
I'm doing the 2 Eldritch Blasts. So that is a 24.
That hits.
And then the second one is going to roll for a 17.
Hits.
All right, so that's the 10. Here we go, ladies and gents. Roll it. Oh, that was a good roll. All right, 6 plus 6, 12, 17, 19, 29.
29 damage.
And if it can move, it does 20 feet.
Are you pushing it? So at this point, are you further down in the tunnel?
I was probably closer to Bryn, so I would say no.
So which way are you pushing it?
Into the ceiling would be preferable.
How much damage did you say?
29.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it just gets pushed up a little bit, and it's like sheer force, but it has him so enwrapped in him that he doesn't let go. It seems to just hold on with all of its force.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
At
Oh, man.
Articus, it is your turn.
Articus is going to he's going to use his cantrip called True Strike, which gives him advantage against a target during his next turn, and that's a primary action.
Okay.
So I'm just going to draw my short bow and be done with it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, you may make your attack.
That was his primary.
No, that was my primary. I can't
Cantrip.
attack.
Yeah,
So for next turn. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's for next turn. That cantrip is primary. which
Okay.
can't do anything else.
This beast, this tunnel to put into perspective is about 12 feet diameter, roughly. Maybe 12 to 15, varying in the spot you're at. So it's about like 12, 13 feet off the ground. It at this point drops Bryn, and it is going to dash away. Technically being engaged is at 5 feet, correct? In the direct combat. So so you wouldn't get an attack of opportunity.
No.
Alright, this thing is just dashing further into the tunnel.
Into the tunnel.
Wait, like
So if it's dashing into the tunnel, it's going to pass by us, which it then would gain. We would, depending
Well,
on
you made the statement that you were under it.
I did not realize that was our position.
Right, so like, is it above us out of reach? Because...
Yes. Which is what you all use ranged attacks
Okay.
on this thing.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, if it would pass through our zone of control, or area of control, there
Which
would
is
be,
5 feet, correct?
Yeah, so like, if it's 12 feet
Yeah,
up,
it's up
then
in the air.
then yeah,
I'm
it's
on a
good.
horse.
Yeah, are you chasing, making chase? I mean,
Is he dropped, or
I
is he
guess
still?
not.
he dropped him onto the ground. Falling damage.
Oh.
I was waiting to see if you would say it.
And falling damage is we'll ask Alaric, our
Regardless of the damage, the fact that he has to roll that he's taking damage means it's a death save, technically.
okay, so you'll be making an additional death save now.
Isn't that
If
automatic
his
death
fall
fail?
could be slowed, would that not make him have to make the
It would
death?
still be the,
Featherfoot dead.
you guys are all doing your actions. Unfortunately, you all
This
did
is
your
no. This
am
this
I
spell can be
top
used as a
initiative?
reaction.
Acid too.
Am I
Oh,
top of the
yeah.
initiative?
So no matter what, he'd be rolling.
Yes,
Never
but it
mind.
hasn't
I'll
gotten
save
to Mr.
myself.
Bubbles.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might
If
just
it
be
gets to
screwed.
me, then
I'm very sorry.
So I
Your
am rolling.
death save. Yes.
I'm rolling a death
This
save.
is his third death save, and he has had 2 fails so far.
But it's not an automatic fail.
No, it is not.
Okay.
All right, 20 be with you. Oh, he rolled a 13.
13.
One
Oh,
success.
1 success. All right. This thing has moved considerably into the darkness, and is you can still see it, but it's still on the ceiling and moving into the distance.
How far away is it?
Because of your dark vision, you're able to see this. Maybe like 40 feet now at this point.
Good.
And it is now Mr. Bubbles' turn.
May I say
What is
Oh,
Mr.
Mr.
Bubbles' like sight range of sight here
he
in the darkness?
he's pretty. I think has. I don't know if he has dark vision. When I looked up an ape, I don't think it had it on there.
Okay.
I think he's an animal, so maybe he does, but
I can double check that
yeah.
for you.
double check. But I don't think
I
so.
think you're right.
All right. For now, we're gonna go with the
So-
assumption that he doesn't. For
Yeah,
the current
that is
moment.
fine.
So what is his like range of sight?
He can pretty much see like 60 feet in the darkness. I believe in dark vision, it's like up to 90 feet.
Yeah,
I believe.
So if you can see 60 in the light, that'd be half. for
Well, no,
darkness.
60 in the dark,
Okay.
and then it's.
Okay, then he'll be able to see it.
Okay.
It's 40
So-
feet off.
So does he? Mr. Bubbles looks around. Does he see like some loose rocks, something that he could toss or?
It's really more dirt than rocks.
Dirt-
So there's
dirt?
Not really.
He just grabs a clump of dirt and he just goes and tries to throw it at the manta.
Okay.
The manta! It's a trap.
All right, so that'd be a 17 plus 7. So that'd be 24.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
What do you want me to roll?
What
for
we're gonna
damage
do is
here?
gonna do a D4 minus 2.
D4 minus
For
2. All right, sweet. 1 damage.
So that's
Solid.
Just relatively hard. Hits him, dealing 1 damage to this beast.
Go get him, Mr. Bubbles.
It is now your horse's turn, which will not have the range to hit it.
That's a
My horse can travel 60 feet.
Can it hit with a range of 12?
No.
Wait, why? Is the creature on
Because
the
it's
ceiling?
on the ceiling.
Oh.
It's a horse. It
Yeah.
can't start going on walls. It can't speed race through this one.
All right.
I cast spider climb. I touch the horse.
With that, however, it will now be your turn on the initiative, Grimjaw.
Alright, I see that he hit the ground, and I'm gonna run over
Can
and
I-
cast Cure Wounds on him.
Sir, I feel like I would say something, but if you don't want me to say anything, that's.
I'd prefer you speak within your turn, just to make it, for the sake of how fast turns are.
Right.
It would make more sense that if you spoke during.
Okay, then disregard that I
Yeah,
pointed anything out.
I cast Cure Wounds on him, and I give him this thing. 6 HP, and you are revived, dear sir. Don't take any.
Would you have to revive what damage he took? Which is
No,
negative,
no,
correct?
no.
No? Okay.
He's-
I think it's in 5e, right? You're technically at 0. You don't
Yes.
take anything below.
Okay.
It's different for others.
All right. So with that, he is kind of healed. Was that a potion you used? Or
No, it's Cure Wounds. It's a spell.
Okay.
So I have to use a spell slot.
Holes, acid.
All right. And with that,
Grimjaw, what happened?
You're safe now, my sweet angel.
Oh.
Now the romances are the best.
Did anyone grab
I
the
hear
sword?
this, and I kind of
No.
go, "Ugh."
Is the sword and amulet there that are they're just chilling now?
I'm curious.
They
I
are.
wanted to get a sword,
Correct.
and then I was flying towards
Alright,
the ceiling.
With my movement, I'm just gonna
I
go
don't know
over
what
and grab the
happened.
amulet.
Okay.
No!
There's no map.
I hate you guys.
My
you pick them up
character-
with no complications.
That's a good way to put it.
Sweet.
I already sprung the trap.
While go ahead, sorry.
It is now on the turn order. It is Elias' turn.
Yes. So I'm still within range of this thing.
Okay. Yes.
So I'm going to go down. I'm not going to go more than 10 feet away from the party, but I'm
Okay.
going to walk down a little bit. And while this creature is moving down, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast and shoot at it again.
Okay.
I have a range of 120 feet.
All right.
So first blast going out, that is 16. Second blast going out, that is 10.
The first one hits. The second misses.
Okay. So first one. Wait. Right. Okay, that is 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You hit it. Seems to flinch a little bit, but it keeps moving away.
That's fine.
Is the shadowy creature bloodied?
It does appear to be so. It appears to be injured. Yes.
All right.
Judging by the way it moves away from you. Articus, it is your turn now. You can see it's still moving away, but a little slower now.
I still have my true strike. I plan to use my short bow.
Okay.
Well, that's that one. We're gonna go with that one. That quick success there. That's what we're gonna use.
Okay.
Is that versus
20.
That's gonna be double damage,
Yes. But not the modifier.
not the
Not the
modifier.
modifier.
And you roll the dice twice. You don't roll the same. You don't double the same.
That's going to be a total of 12 damage.
All right. As you finally hit it, it just you hit it with that short bow. It finally just falls off the ceiling.
Oh,
onto
yes.
the ground, dead. It's large, and it falls and it just makes its last gargle.
I'm going to turn around at this point and just nod my head approvingly.
Okay.
I would like to
I am
retrieve
proud of every single one of you, and please don't grab anything more. You're going to kill yourself, and I don't want that.
what the old man said.
What the old man said.
I don't even know what happened. I went to grab the sword and I was flying towards the ceiling.
I keep expecting him to like look at his arm and being able to see through it. Like, oh.
All right. So you guys continue further into the tunnel. As you continue further, the winds are keep madly raging through your minds. I would like everyone to roll another wisdom saves.
So many of these wisdom saves. Oh, word. All right, 6.
Okay.
10.
And if
I
you roll for Mr. Bubbles and for
13 and then a 13.
okay.
It's going to be a wisdom, right?
Yep.
It's going to be a 18 for Articus.
Okay.
I need to
And
correct mine.
a
Mine
4.
is, sorry, mine
For
is
Milton.
9.
Okay.
It's a saving throw,
Correct.
then it's 9.
All right.
Wait, never mind. That is 19 for me.
All right. Everyone is okay. You continue moving forward. You've been traveling for hours, like just as long as you've been traveling before you encountered that beast. You've been traveling that much longer. Suddenly, off in the distance, you can see as you're traveling through this tunnel, the winds die down a little bit, but not too much. But it seems that something is impeding the pathway ahead, off in the distance.
Perception, please.
Okay.
Can we?
Detect magic.
All right. If you can make that detect magic check now, or sorry, yeah, it's not a check. Okay.
I will assist you.
Your perception check is what?
I have
16.
Okay. It looked like a boulder at first glance, but if you look at it, you notice that it is some sort of beast that takes the appearance of a
Time
boulder.
for this.
So
Guys,
it's
there's
non-magical.
It is
So-
not. It. 1 second, please.
That's fair. I will allow you to look up if this beast is magical or non-magical.
Like many things in D&D, the answer is going to be kind of.
It does appear to be magical of some sort.
True.
Yes.
That's very true.
Some magical boulders.
Can I tell the nature of this? Like from what I can see, like
You can make a nature check if you'd like.
no, I meant not the nature of the beast, just like more physical features.
It looks
Just
like a large rock, like a very large boulder. It covers this entire, like almost
it's
the
like
entire entryway.
a boulder that is a beast.
Correct.
Beast boulder.
Beast boulder.
Beast boulder.
It's like Beast Boy with boulder.
Okay, but that made no sense.
It doesn't have to.
Welcome to D&D.
It appears, though, based on your check of it, that it does appear to be sleeping.
I'm going to cast.
It's blocking our entire path.
There are there's about a 4-foot gap on either side of it. It is about 8 feet.
I'm going to cast on us.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to cast on us now. Pass without trace.
Oh, that's a very good idea. That's a very good idea.
So
Hey, Singleton, do you realize that like we probably should wake this thing up, right?
Of course, I wouldn't want to wake something sleeping.
So
That's
you
just
will,
rude.
so you will intentionally be stealthy then with us, please, this time.
I suppose I could do that.
I don't want to hear.
respect sleep.
And do you feel that there's anything that you could help out with getting by this thing quietly? Like maybe even some sleep spells to lull it further?
Deeper into it?
He just kind of stares at you strangely.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
all right. I'm gonna roll for stealth.
Okay. Everyone rolls for stealth, please. And can you explain again what that?
It adds a +10 to everybody's stealth roll.
Okay.
16, so 26.
I'm great.
And how long does that last?
An hour.
Okay.
It's a concentration. So if I use another concentration,
And is that a
spell-
cantrip or is that a spell?
It's a second level spell.
All right. How many more spell slots are there to go by?
That's I'm done.
Okay.
I have one first level spot and one second level spot left. That's all I have left.
It's okay. We're going to do this.
You
Okay.
say that. but
What was the
like-
rolls?
I got 26.
19 for
I
Mr.
had
Bubbles
17.
and a 28 for.
Your
job.
horse's roll?
My horse rolled a 26.
The story of how you weaseled a horse past a giant roll.
I mean, it's a 4-foot gap. Like, it went low to, like, it could fit.
That horse is
The
cranking
horse is large enough that it will not be able to pass through here.
As stealthy and as quietly as it might try.
Dude, just sacrifice the horse to the creature and we walk past. Done.
Wow.
Oh,
No heart.
oh.
Horses are only like 3 feet across.
I'm gonna look up average width of the horse for a moment. I will make the argument. You said a 4-foot gap.
It is a hole.
John, a large creature takes up a 10 by 10 square on a grid. You can make a claim that a horse is not filling that entire 10 by 10 space, but the fact remains that it's certainly at least 5 feet.
Elder DM has spoken.
You just got sunned. Oh no. But if Milton can't go, how will he win the gauntlet?
Can the horse have
So, okay,
inspiration?
you have a
Um,
friend in
the
need.
others have already started to move by the time the horse didn't. You realize the horse cannot make it. The others have
Milton-
successfully passed through.
I use message to speak to the horse's mind. I go, Milton, this is the end. You can't go on anymore. I'm sorry. This is where your journey stops. Go.
As you keep moving, the horse starts to follow you.
I go, no.
Don't do this.
It is my friend. It understands me. I go, you have to go back.
Roll for
Animal handling, probably.
animal handling. Yeah.
Man, the most useless skill being used right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I have animal handling.
Oh, that's a 2. That's a 2.
It as one
My
of,
total roll.
who was
is 7.
what was your stealth roll?
Like 26.
What was your stealth roll?
17.
What was your stealth roll?
28.
What was Mr. Bubble's stealth roll?
And
By the way, I
19.
hope is the reason why you're holding on to this horse. Is
Um,
that's the last
what was
thing
your
you
stealth
got?
roll, John?
John.
John, what's your stealth roll?
For me, it was a 14, 10. It was a 33.
Okay. Unfortunately, as you try, you are still on the other side of this beast. As you're trying to convince the horse gets somewhat angry. And just as Bryn, who was being the least quiet of them all, was passing through, the horse neighed and woke up the beast, the Galabdor.
Milton said, "If I can't win the gauntlet, nobody can."
The Galabdor wakes up
We were just betrayed by a horse.
and instantly goes to push Bryn up against a wall.
Can I have a reaction to this?
By the way, Justin, you'd be
Wait.
surprised how many
What do you want to do?
campaigns.
No,
What was
okay,
your
so
I
wait,
use
Burke.
horses.
Can I have a reaction to this? Can I to
No,
this
you-
moving?
You are behind it.
I mean,
You're
yes,
next to it.
but like I'm like right there.
Not enough to make a reaction.
I'm standing right next to it.
Bryn,
Dang it!
what is your AC?
16.
Okay. It just woke up from its slumber and slams the wall, but misses. Manages to miss hitting you.
Is the
I
What
got
is
one
now
miss
awake?
this campaign. That's one.
I would like everyone to roll for initiative now.
I need to go ahead because I have.
Oh my word, Bryn.
Oh my gosh.
You should take one for the team.
Oh, that's really good
I
for
have
Mr. Bubbles for
An
once.
idea.
What was your? Well, here,
if you're
don't show me.
if you're not able to speak to him in game, it would not be relevant out of game. What are your initiative rolls?
22 for me, and then 19 for Mr. Bubbles.
Okay.
What's with the A team over there?
All right. What is your roll?
Mine is 13.
All right. Brim, what is your roll?
I mean, like, I get an advantage on
7.
initiative, not Mr. Bubbles, so I'm always going to be.
What is your roll?
I rolled a 10 and Milton rolled a 5.
Milton
will be able to continue. Maybe.
If we don't die here.
Why are
You know,
we so
in
determined?
some countries, they eat horses. I thought you all would find that interesting.
This should be that country, right?
All right. As per what seems to be tradition, Grimjaw goes first.
I have
Alright.
a question, real quick.
Yeah.
This, how high above the creature? How much space above the creature is there? None.
Like 4 feet.
Okay, so 4 feet. 4 feet on
It's
either
like
side.
it's like an
Okay,
a
so
circle.
it's taking up the majority of this space.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all.
Alright, I'm going to step back. How far away from it was I? I was,
At this point, you're about 10 feet from it.
okay, so I'm out of its range. So I'm going to step back about 30 feet, draw my longbow, and sharpshooter shot it. And I'm guessing Mr. Bubbles is near him?
Yeah, he is near you.
Oh, he's near.
So you're next to him. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, then Mr. Bubbles wouldn't be able to have
No.
a. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna sharpshooter shot it. That would be a 18 to hit.
Okay. That will hit.
All right, and that will do 8 plus 4, 12 plus 16 plus 10. That will be 26 damage.
Okay. It's shocked by this first blast that you. I'm sorry. Can you explain what type of damage this was?
It's 10 plus 12, so about 22 of it is piercing, and then 4 of it is poison.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be hurt too badly, though. It was shocked by your attack on it. At this point, it is now Mr. Bubbles' turn.
All right, Mr. Bubbles is gonna run up to try to claw at it and try and pull some of the boulder stuff away from its
Okay.
outer shell and just.
What type of damage is this?
I'm gonna say like between trying to beat it and
So bludgeoning.
bludgeoning
Okay.
almost. So roll the hit. That would be a 24,
Hits.
and that will be 12 damage.
Okay. All right. This time, turn Alaya. What would you like to do?
I'm going to telepathically communicate with it and roll deception check and say, "Yo, that horse is going to eat you."
Wow.
That's it's a 14. So I'm the.
You better hope this is
Um,
You have no,
I
you
have-
have no clue about
It says,
this.
um,
Right,
no
you don't know.
the language you understand. It says, "Okay."
I'm going. I'm going to say. What's your name, John?
Articus.
Articus, get off the horse.
Oh, you say this to me?
Yes, I just
I
say
go-
this.
I scream in your mind. I have an immovable rod. I was going to block it so that it couldn't go anywhere.
Get off the horse. All right. I am going to then. I'm going to have Eldritch Blast at the ready, so that when this thing turns and or if it tries to start aggressing towards this guy, I just pointed to Bryn. Sorry, audience. When he starts aggressing towards Bryn, I'm going to blast it with Eldritch Blast.
Bryn finally has protection.
Actually, can I recall that? There's something else I'd like to do. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say, yeah, you darn right you're going to go eat that horse and cast Vicious Mockery against it. So it has to make a Wisdom saving throw against 16.
All right. It is completely unfazed by this. And in fact, it is so unfazed that it actually intimidates you, and actually, almost as if it's mocking you.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna take 2 of that of damage from Vicious Mockery to yourself.
Apparently, this rock is an open micer.
Okay. Sure. That's a 4.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'm a little
That was self-esteem.
yeah. Take 4 damage of self-esteem.
And that's essentially what you're dealing to the opponent. So
I just got told off by Rock, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel right now?
Sit down and reconsider your life.
Right, I feel like
Articus, it is your turn.
All right. The rock moved towards to crush into the wall. So is it more towards one side right now?
You could yes.
Oh, you're a moron.
I'm going to stick with my original plan. Can I ride past it and use the immovable rod, which I can activate it, and it will literally become immovable. And I'll just put it in front of this creature, and we're all on one side, and this thing's too wide for it to move around either side.
Okay.
it's so crazy it might work.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. As you go to do that, you will be running directly past it, which means it gets an attack of opportunity against you.
And you're a bard?
I mean, kinda worth.
What is your AC?
My AC 17.
Okay. It is going to miss, so you are
Oh
able to
my
pass
God.
by it.
Where you then
I turn and I just kind of spin the immovable rod.
Are there any
press
properties to this immovable rod, and how long does it last?
forever.
Is it a
Until-
spell slot, or is it?
stays?
It stays. It just stays there.
Until you
it
deactivate
extends. How it extends out.
Yeah,
extends.
it's like I believe it's 4 feet long when it's extended. I don't remember exactly.
I thought it was longer.
Yeah, it goes until you click it and then it just.
Master DM is on the case.
The whole thing is, I'm turning it
I
sideways,
know.
so like it's just this thing's not getting by. And you know, if we all want, we can just keep shooting it till it dies if we really feel like it, or we can just keep going on our merry way.
Who gave you an immovable rock?
It's
You see,
very.
you-
It's so
at this
situational.
I got this from a very strange talking mushroom named Wadi.
At this point, it does something odd with its it does have arms, like small arms. It does something with its arms, and you were able to see a chunk of like rock further down your path. Pull out, which I believe Elia, you are the furthest from down the path.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so, because you were doing a range attack from the distance. Because you had the highest stealth check, so you went first.
Okay. Interesting. That's fine.
A piece of a chunk of the rock from behind you, basically pulls out of the wall and attempts to slam you into the opposing wall.
Oh gosh.
However, you are able to see this and get out.
Yes.
All right.
12
so,
AC. Clutching it.
looking at the rule rod, the 5e version in the DMG does not make any mention of it being extendable. It just says there's a button you can push to make it stay in put. The picture it gives would make me inclined to think it is between 1 foot and 2 feet in length.
Still big enough that this creature can't
Yes.
go around either side.
No, I think that checks out. And there is
but
a
it
maximum
could-
strength it can hold, but
What?
I don't think that's going to be a concern in this case.
What's the maximum strength?
8,000 pounds.
Oh.
So it is immovable, just to a point.
I see.
So
I
if
see.
if you click it inside an adult dragon, you know it'll move, but like.
Right.
All right. Well, 2 feet would allow it to climb over it.
Wait, what?
Well,
No, if I'm-
it can
If I'm
float.
on a
Oh,
horse,
it floats. That
Yeah.
was my misunderstanding.
No, it's
Okay, so yeah, then this thing
just
cannot
suspended.
get past it. This thing is not
kill!
able to get past it.
All right.
However, there is a almost identical version of it behind you that it.
I'm sorry, what?
Is it like coming from the side that we
It
came
pulled
like out of the
wall
manta ray,
further down in the tunnel.
further
And
down,
that's-
or from where we were?
Not from where you were. The previous one is from behind where you were. This other one came out.
Yeah, no, he's not lying. He can totally make another rock, dude.
Wait, he just created another one of himself.
Yeah,
At
tell
this
tell
point,
that too.
It is
What?
Bryn's turn. Bryn, it is your turn.
Oh,
I'll show you
boy.
it after it. It's a great one.
What is this? I just imagine Elias' face right now is
Aha!
of just astonishment. Like, this is beyond fascinating. I need to kill it, but this is amazing.
I am,
Continue.
Bryn, it is
Bryn.
your turn.
I want Singleton to send me home right now.
Oh yeah, where is he right now?
Sindles is kind of just in the middle of you guys, just standing there, kind of observing it. He seems to be like saying random things like, "Interesting. That was a very clever move that you did there. I've never seen that rod before."
I swear, he
That's
goes and
actually
takes the
not
rod
true.
to study it.
Why did you even say that out loud? Why did you even give
As
the
a
DM
veteran,
the
I
idea?
can
I'm
actually
done.
say that's not true.
Ladies
He
and
has seen
gentlemen.
an immovable rock before.
All right, Bryn, it is your turn. Now, what else would you like to suggest to the DM?
Bryn, it is your turn.
My tongue starts.
So there's one that's trapped behind the rod, and there's another one down the tunnel. This is a one-way tunnel.
Yes.
How far off is this thing?
Well,
Are
all
you not
tunnels are
loving
2 ways.
this? I'm loving
Well,
this.
no. Well, there's not another way that we can go.
Correct. Yes. Are you asking? What is your question again?
How far? Oh, wait a minute. We're in a cave. It's dark.
Yes.
I can't see worth a darn.
And we still have going on, Pass Without Trace.
It would seem that these creatures can see in the dark, though. So
Probably. I'm a light a torch. I think this is a
feel
good time
like
for that.
it's unavoidable, and if they can see us, then I see no reason not to light a torch.
Okay. So this torch is lit. Are you going to do anything else?
Can I do anything else? Probably, right?
I mean, I assume that.
Is that a bonus action or? Is
I
that-
think lighting a torch is a minor action, which means you can definitely still attack this turn.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Can I try to persuade Sniddleton to attack these things?
Absolutely.
Oh,
That is a
that's the
D12.
wrong die. That's good because that was a low roll.
Oh my gosh. Hey, here's a new D20, sir. There you go.
All right. Well, that fails.
I rolled a 2 and my charisma is a 1.
Yes, that
plus
fails.
1.
It is now your horse turn. However, because you are riding it, that would be considered.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So,
I would consider that was.
it'll be with your turn order if you're riding it. So,
Wait, so could it attack as well as I then?
I'd say because you're on it, it wouldn't make sense.
I do have gear that would allow it to. I'm using an exotic saddle, which allows me to ride it and be able to attack, so it can actually move.
All right, then that would be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
And with that, it is now Grimjaw's turn.
Alright, it's time to rock the boat a little bit. I'm gonna try and do another sharpshooter shot and hit the golem that's been trapped while it's trapped. And since Mr. Bubbles is right next to him, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on him. So that'd be a 19 to hit with sharpshooter.
Okay, that will hit.
Kill him. Which,
That'll do 9 plus 1.
sorry, which
19
rock,
damage.
Which rock thing are you hitting?
I'm hitting the one that's trapped.
Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah.
trapped.
Yep, the one that's trapped.
Okay.
And then Mr. Bubbles, since he's right next to him, he's going to attack him. Yes. Oh, that rolled off. Crit fail. Doesn't hit.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
What was
just
that? What was?
19
And what
damage.
attack were you attempting?
That was just Mr. Bubbles trying to hit him as a part
Okay.
of our coordinated attack.
He is going to, because you are attacking coordinatedly, he's actually going to go and hit you. Because you guys are fighting alongside and he crit failed.
No, I'm 30 feet away with my bow and arrow.
Oh, I was unaware of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I can only use sharpshooter when I'm using my bow.
got it, understandable.
Oh,
Then roll for damage
For Mr. Bubbles.
for all that hit.
What if
Oh,
you
I
got
did.
one
I
of
did.
those
I
swords
did
with,
19.
19
springs
damage, got
on
Yep.
the handle?
Okay.
And Mr. Bubbles
No,
just missed. He
fires
hit
it as
his
a projectile.
hand against the
Probably
rock
made
and
it.
just like.
All right. All right, and with that, it will be Mr. Bubbles' turn.
Alright. He's gonna try and hit him again. A little bit of rage in there because the first time it didn't work. And that's a 9.
All right. That misses.
Alright. Then Mr. Bubbles doesn't have anything else to do.
Okay. Lyad, it is your turn. This large rock beast just appeared from behind you as well, just after you trapped the previous one.
right. How close is it?
Like right behind you. Like 5 feet. You're now engaged.
I'm gonna go psychically what you're about to do. I'm gonna roll a persuasion check. Where I'm like, what you're about to do is try to hit me, and you really, really don't want to do that because I have a bunch of people that have just killed everything that we ran across. Get here. You don't want to. That is a 18.
Okay.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to be affected by it in any way.
Great. Then
Well, that was my plan.
then the Eldritch Blast 1 is going to I'm going to hit with both Eldritch Blasts. I hope. 15 plus 8. So my first hit with I guess that's disadvantage because I'm right next to it. Okay, so the first attack is a 1 with Eldritch Blast. So
That was a crit fail.
yes.
Okay.
Am I higher in this tunnel? Like, would you say that I'm higher up than this guy?
Upon
I'm guessing your ignorance of that is going to be a no.
I'll get to that in a second.
All right.
You feel suddenly, as you go to use this Eldritch Blast, you feel suddenly compelled, and you turn. You feel the sand that what the sand had done to you earlier. You felt that thing dormant come about, and it now has arisen in you, and you no longer are able to control yourself as you're kind of watching in third person as you do things. Suddenly, your eyes go dark, and you turn, and you launch an Eldritch Blast towards the nearest person, which is Grimjaw. Behind him, so you'll be rolling with advantage against him. With Eldritch Blast.
With advantage?
Correct.
Why?
Because he's completely focused on the trapped one in the opposite
Surprise
direction.
attack.
That's not a thing I have.
Well,
No, that is just
that's
advantage
just a
because of
normal-
the surprise attack. So you'll be rolling
that
Eldritch
applies.
Blast with advantage.
Oh dear.
Here, I'm going to pick up these 2 dice that have been rolling really badly tonight.
If you crit success, I'm leaving.
Crit!
So you'll be rolling double damage on that Eldritch Blast.
John, why did you have to say that?
And so.
I don't like this place.
You see, this is what Milton wanted, though. That dirty horse.
All right, that's 8 plus 5, so that's 13. All right.
That'll be 13 damage to.
double?
What?
That was double.
That was a double damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alaric's like, I want more blood.
More blood.
And then on that, you approach. Do you have a melee weapon? I believe.
How much do you want me to do with a crit fail? Jesus Christ!
How much? You don't have control of this. How much? Do you have a melee weapon?
I have like a quarterstaff.
Okay, you pull out your quarterstaff and are now approaching to Grimjaw, and that'll be the end of your turn.
Dang.
Articus,
Or
it
nobody's
is your turn.
Did I see what
It's in the
happened?
rules.
Like, does Eldritch? I'm assuming that
It's just
upon
not-
hitting him, that it made noise. So I glance over my shoulder and I see that he just attacked him.
Correct.
I also know.
You have. I would like to note that you have had the suspicion that each other didn't. That you need to achieve your goals through their failures.
Okay, so
And
my
that's
goal
saying
has
I've been
always
whispering to
been to leave.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much I can do with that. Okay, so the beast-like creature pulled a rock out the wall and made another one that's on the other side.
Correct.
It's probably safe to assume that it can do that again. And we also have a party member that just went rogue.
Sorry, guys.
And I am a simple bard with very few tricks left up my sleeve.
And love my horse. This is what happens when you make the horse not come along.
I'm going to send a message to you using my cantrip.
He is gesturing towards Grimjaw.
For the audience.
Yes. I'm going to send
Yeah, no, it was, yeah.
Make Mr. Bubbles hold him down and keep him grappled.
I can do that, but I don't know if Mr. Bubbles will take kindly to somebody to hurt me.
Yes, that's.
Are you saying your ape is gonna maul him?
I know. I would like
He's gonna grapple him.
I know, but the goal is not to hurt him.
Yeah.
The goal
No,
is to
I know.
subdue him.
I know that.
This is the conversation that we're having in our mind. We need to kill the first beast because hopefully it will get rid of the other one.
I understand that. I will send Mr. Bubbles as soon as possible to subdue.
Okay. I am now going to turn to the first beast, the one being held back by my immovable rod, and I'm going to draw out a light hammer. This light hammer is a token from Cloud Giants, and I'm going to now use my action to cast Thaumaturgy, making my eyes look brightly colored and like bright white as if there's lightning in them. I'm going to, I can cast up to 3 effects. I'm going to make my voice incredibly loud. And I'm going to attempt to intimidate this creature. Holding the hammer. Yes.
He finds one ancient hammer.
This ancient hammer is a token from Cloud Giants.
Okay, what does it do?
It doesn't do anything.
So what are you?
The whole
intimidation.
This is an intimidation check. I'm using all these things to hopefully maybe help that.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, if you don't back off and leave me and my friends alone, my voice is booming and there's like light blazing from my eyes. I'm going to summon a Cloud Giant here to smite you.
By the way, again, that is a lie. He cannot do that.
Alright, so is that intimidation then, or deception?
It's a happy mix of both.
Okay. What was your roll?
I mean, I have both skills, so like
Yeah, what was your roll though?
intimidation.
15, that's 17 total.
Okay. It doesn't seem intimidated, but
It's a rock.
as your turn ends, it does start to back up. About 15 feet. Or I
What is-
apologize, about 30 feet.
Okay, what is the other one doing
The other one, however,
at this time?
the other one is also backing up. It backs up about 30 feet in the opposite direction, as if they're trying, like they're just backing up because it's kind of harder for them to turn around, so they're just backing up. At this point, it is Bryn's turn.
Well,
You had just noticed everything that
I
occurred.
haven't moved.
Can
I just grab my immovable rod?
Okay, yeah,
I just grab that up.
and to put it. Okay,
Yeah, I put that away, so I have it back.
all right. At this point, Bryn, it is your turn.
I can keep this effect going, by the way, for
Mhm.
up to a minute.
Yeah.
So just
I have no
I'm
idea.
glad,
how
I'm
to
glad
do
to
this
know rocks
situation.
understand cloud giants.
Yeah, I mean, we can assume he was using like some sort of,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Whether they do or don't, it's scary.
I need your help. Can you help me describe my read on the situation?
Okay, so basically what has just happened in a very short time is this boulder shows up, starts punching you, misses, movable rod appears as Articus rides by on a very loud horse.
No, a very stealthy horse.
No,
Not too stealthy
Not
angry horse.
not stealthy when
Um,
it mattered.
First one after the first one appears and you stop that one, a second one appears behind you. You notice that Elia goes to attack it, but turns around and instead attacks Grimjaw. And with Eldritch Blast, and very much hurts him. Articus does some kind of mumbo jumbo with a hammer, and the others start to back away. But as far as you know, the other two are moving away from you, and Elia did just attack something.
That was about 6 seconds. A very terrifying 6 seconds. And you start to think, man, I wish I was getting killed by that manta again. It was like a weird acid blanket.
Yep. It is your,
But it was
like
fast and it was quick.
all of your tools are being destroyed.
The ape's fecal matter is quickly.
Oh yeah. What is there anything in my head at this point?
I mean, those whispers have always been there. They have never quite really went away. You've heard continual whispers of you were meant to rule, and the thought of killing makes you happy after waking up from a rest. You've had those with you.
Okay. Can I roll to try and figure out why Elia is behaving the way that she is?
Okay.
It's because she's a woman.
With that, you would roll.
Oh.
This is where we all his character automatically dies.
Yeah, I'll roll with disadvantage on my next turn.
Roll
No.
to die.
You have a
For the audience, that was a
you
joke.
automatically
I do
lose
not-
one inspiration point.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
I don't have one.
So
You're at negative inspiration.
Does that mean I just
yeah, we could
choose
say
a time?
that would be an insight check.
13.
You can't seem to get a grasp of what's going on. She seems to be attacking with some sort of fury.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I swear to God, man.
So this person apparently has just been possessed, and she is working to destroy the very implements that are saving my life.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna go and attack her.
Okay, what are you going to do?
The humble monk.
I'm actually, I'm in a tender position, so I don't think I'm gonna just go in whole hog. I think I'm gonna just throw darts from a distance.
Okay, it's less damage. I will get.
Yeah, so you're
And
gonna roll
it's
for your
not
attack?
personal.
No,
It's
right.
not
I wanna
personal.
fail this.
Brandon, roll for your attack, please.
Good. That's a low roll.
Against my 12 AC, guys.
What is it? Oh, 11.
Yes!
No, wait. No, I'm sorry. That's a 9. I'm sorry. That's a 9. That's a 14.
Ah!
All right, so roll for damage.
You're getting all just 2 darts.
Oh my gosh.
7.
Okay.
7 damage. Okay.
You hurl a dart at her face.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. That's all.
Grimjaw, you just got Eldritch blasted by this man.
Woman.
But woman,
Or this woman. I apologize. I apologize. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to run up to her. I shout back to Articus, grab the removable rod and use it on her. And then I go and try to do some almost I move around her like a snake and try to get her in a chokehold and bring her to the
This
ground.
old man suddenly
Okay.
starts
So-
swinging around.
Roll for.
Could that be acrobatics for me
I think that'd be
or dexterity?
athletics.
Athletics.
Well,
If you're trying to hold her down,
That'd be a grapple check then.
grab.
Okay, then I'll just be strength.
Strength, okay.
Strength.
We'll go for that. And you're gonna roll for your strength against it
So that'd be
to break out of it.
an 8.
okay, so that's a 0.
Is that a fail?
No, it's a 2, but my strength is -2.
Okay.
So
So you're
it's-
you are grappled.
Well, I'm
No,
You are you are
you-
successfully
Elias
grappled.
grappled.
She had 0. You grabbed her.
then I'm that, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Mr. Bubbles is now his turn.
Yep. He's gonna run up and he's going to use.
I would like to make it clear that the sand did heavily corrupt him when he crit failed, and that he does have he has been implanted very furiously with the idea of
You're going to die
of
at
killing.
the hand
Apparently.
of one day.
I'm from Cincinnati, though, so.
So with me,
I'm just saying.
with me holding him there,
Mhm.
would he have some restraint because I'm basically
That's up for your interpretation.
okay? I feel like because I'm there and I'm his ranger
Mhm.
that he would assist me in that. But if it was just I told him to
Mhm.
go and subdue him at this moment in time, he would just deck her complete
Okay.
right out. But in this case, he's going to assist me in a shove action to get her prone and on the ground.
Okay.
So and then subdue her further. So that'd be another strength roll.
Oh,
So
strength
the-
contest.
You're gonna roll strength again.
Be 18.
Doc's fine.
Oh, 16. Okay, I
Alright,
rolled an 18.
You're
today.
grappled twice over.
Yeah.
um,
She's on the ground.
prone.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
0 movement.
Twice over.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point in relation, to make it clear locations to you, Elia had moved towards you with the quarterstaff, meaning that you guys are in the middle while Bryn is in the back, or towards the front of the group, where the newer Galador was. Correct? In that location.
I would like to think I was somewhere in the middle between them, as far away from both sources of danger as possible.
We're going to say you were, because of the locations that it ended up, and Grimjaw was behind. That would make sense. Okay, so that would be you would be in the middle with Sindleton, and Articus is in the back towards the original because he had
Yeah.
Okay. And at this point, it is Elias' turn, but you will be making a charisma saving throw.
Okay, now let me just ask real quick. Am I being charmed in any shape or form right now?
No.
Okay. Because I have resistance to charm and effects like that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Charisma saving throw, let's go. Okay, that is a 24.
24. You are able to grab control of yourself
Okay.
and suddenly come to terms with it.
Okay.
And you have a monkey on you.
The monkey and the man are holding you.
Right.
What are you doing? Why are you like this?
But you're aware of this.
Right. I'm in the face. I'm sorry. And I look over and I try to notice where enemies are.
You're not teenage me.
You're almost unaware of what happened, in a sense.
Well, I'm looking for where the enemies are.
They're both backing up in either direction. That's all you can
Okay.
clear out.
Was there any visual? I wouldn't know, but for the sake of clarification,
Are you asking?
was there? I am asking. Was there any visual? You said that my eyes turned to color or something. Is that gone now?
Are you? You don't notice anything? No. I mean,
Right.
you're kind of unsure what just happened.
Do I see that his eyes have turned back to normal?
There wasn't really too much of a distinction, so you're not
Okay.
entirely sure. No.
Okay.
So I'm just untrusting of them now.
Yeah, I'm going to ask them to let me up. I'm I'm sorry. Let me up. Let me up.
How do I know that you're not lying?
That's very true. That's a very good question.
How do I know you're not like my grandchildren?
That is also true.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Grimjaw, family man, confirmed.
Right, because
I have a son named Timmy.
I say
Oh, I can't wait till he's in the gauntlet.
yeah. I say
Death Wanderer.
you have to trust me. You have to let me up. And I'm going to just
I'll get a shirt with that.
yeah. I'm going to do a persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay, so that's 27.
What should I roll to?
Well, this is up to Burke, but
Okay.
a persuasion is a charisma
Yeah.
check. So
I'm just
I would
gonna.
assume that it would be a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna
a charisma
roll a
contest.
charisma saving throw. I believe you.
Okay.
I rolled 17, but it's you rolled so high. It's like
Right.
So you get up.
I see honesty in your eyes.
You at least let me
Where are you getting up in relation to him?
off the ground.
Okay, so you're getting off the ground and you're standing behind him.
I
Right,
free him,
and then-
but Mr.
Like,
Bubbles
further down the
almost
tunnel,
doesn't
in a
want to
sense.
release his grip, but almost reluctantly lets go.
Okay, so I'm going to get up. I'm going to look over to what's his face McGee Sindleton,
Mhm.
and
What's his face, McGee Sindleton?
I'm going to be
character has fallen.
a little help, and killing these guys.
Well, they seem to be going away, so we'll leave them be.
Okay, if they come back, do you want to do some lightning bolts or something like that?
I suppose I could help if yes,
All right.
of course.
I want to see it.
Okay, sure.
All right, I'm going to flip up the crossbow, and if they start coming back up, I'm going to prepare Eldritch Blast to
Okay.
cast at them.
Arcus, it's your turn.
The creatures have come.
So you're
gone.
you're closer to them.
Preparing
than
an action,
right?
essentially. Yeah. What?
You're closer.
Yeah,
to them.
I'm in the
Okay.
group.
And both creatures, the large stone creatures,
They're
they out of?
They're backing away. They're still
They're
30
still
feet away.
moving back though.
Yes.
Well, we're going to head in the direction we want to travel.
Mhm.
I'm guess I'm at the rear at this point, so I'm kind of just. We're out of combat.
I mean, technically they're still there. So.
Okay, that's fair. I say to everyone. I go. I can keep this up for a little bit longer, for like a few more. Well, what has it been, like 12 seconds?
Yeah.
I can keep this up for a while, actually. And if need to, I can just cast this again. But I go, we need to keep moving forward. I don't know how much longer this ruse will hold them.
Very well. I guess we'll move forward.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm just going to roar loudly, and like my eyes are going to flutter.
Got it.
And then we're just gonna
All right.
go.
So you're turning to walk down.
Well, I mean, I guess we are turning and moving forward, but I am every like 10 seconds or so looking over my shoulder to see if the creature behind is still. I say, watch them.
Okay.
I still have my longbow drawn because I'm really tense from like even.
Okay. So
Why would I have scared you like that?
now they as they stop to back up, they stop and they start to run forward towards you.
Eldritch Blast. is out.
I
it's
can
still
only
their
stop
turn in the
one.
turnover.
What?
It's still their turn in the turn.
But that's a reaction. A prepared action.
Yeah,
Right?
I had my longbow ready too. So.
My immovable rod is still in my other hand, so I'm just gonna press the button and put that on in front of me.
But you actually did say you put yours away.
No,
Removal rod.
did I say I
I
put
believe
it
so.
away?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I wanted to keep it in my hand.
Sorry, John.
I might have said that.
But like mine was like a prepared action.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
this
And
is
which means that you get it before, or
yeah. So like
It's
when
it's
they
like
start
surprise round.
when
It's
they
like,
start
it's a held action.
right. So when they start running, it's like my action from my previous turn is activated, and I get to fire off like the
okay.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, and yours was on the same with
My,
mine.
my longbow was out. I said I was ready. I was like tense from the moment
Okay.
before. So
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my Eldritch Blast at the one.
Were you able to do that because you did grapple that turn?
well, we were out of combat for.
I stated that we weren't.
Okay. So we're still in initiative
Yes,
order.
we were still in initiative.
Okay.
order.
Then.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I made that clear, but I understand that. I might
Yes,
have
of
not
course.
made that
Yeah,
very clear.
I got
All
you.
right.
So yes, you will be granted your reaction.
Okay, so I just got.
Are you rolling with advantage or?
No,
Oh,
the
two
two
separate
two
attacks.
shots. So the 24, and then I've got the 14.
Okay, the first one hits, the second misses.
Okay, so the first one, D10. All right, so that's a 13, and it pushes him 10 feet back. I'm not sure if like him running towards us and then me pushing him back does anything.
It'll slow him a little bit, but it'll still keep the attack that they're doing.
All right, cool.
Um,
I get ready for my next shot.
You said that was 10 damage.
It was 13.
Um,
No, sorry, 12. I did the math wrong. It's 12.
okay. This one that you were facing off with charges and starts to roll into a ball. At this point, it. What is your AC?
12?
It slams directly into you.
Interesting. Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Dealing 18 damage to you.
Ooh.
And can you roll a strength saving throw?
Your favorite.
Yeah, my favorite. All right, let's go. All right, 17.
All right. You were able to manage to stay on your feet.
Oh, yeah.
The other boulder, the original one, charges straight into Articus, rolling into him and slamming you back, dealing a total of.
Could I argue that this hits the horse and not me?
I mean,
There
You
it
could
is.
argue that you fall off the
Sacrifice the horse.
horse. You take 20 damage
I am dead.
as it slams you prone, obviously.
I am dead.
Off your horse.
Well, you're in the process of dying.
All right.
At this point, they are now back standing up right there. It'll now pass to Bryn's turn. But I would like to leave right there for a quick break.